In this video, I want to talk about some strategies for sleeping better at night, sleeping deeper, sleeping longer, and more fully. Because I'm getting some questions about this lately, so I want to address that in this video. The subject of sleep is a really complex thing, which varies from person to person. Some people, can't go to sleep, but can stay asleep all night once they actually get to sleep. Some people can get to sleep easy, but can't stay asleep. Some people can go to sleep, but then they wake up and can't stay asleep, or toss and turn, or whatever. So it's a very complex issue, which obviously varies from person to person. There's a lot of factors at play. Some things that I notice help a lot is first and foremost exercise. Exercising during the day, getting yourself a good workout, bringing up a little sweat. You don't have to beat yourself up and run a marathon or something like that, but just really working your body out. And it could even just be yoga or Tai Chi or Qigong. It doesn't have to be anything intense. That's got to be a crucial factor. Also looking at substances that stimulate you. Could be different foods, could be different herbs, could be different substances that you're taking throughout the day, and just noticing this stimulation effect that you're having happen to you, and just experiment and see if you can subtract one if it affects your sleep or what have you. Most importantly would be the psychology around the sleep and learning how to relax the nervous system, learning how to change the thoughts and change the beliefs and change the story that's coming out of our mouth. So oftentimes when something happens, we identify with it a lot, and we tell everyone, oh, I can't sleep, or oh, I'm this way, or oh, I'm that way. And the more we say this, the more we put it out, is the more we create it, the more we imprint it, the more we really drill it into our subconscious as our reality, as our experience. So I'm not saying that you should lie and say the opposite of what is true, but I'm saying you can diminish what you're saying and change the way you're saying it and reframe it as if you were telling a story, because in reality that's what we're doing. We're telling a story, so we can reframe it in a way that's more conducive and more positive to our goals, which in this case would be sleeping better. So that's some things that come to mind. Also, nourishing the Jing would be an important thing through herbs and the Jing tonics like Hoshu and cordyceps and reishi for me have been really profound at affecting my sleep. Cordyceps, just over the past month, has completely changed the way I sleep. My entire life I've never woken up, never wanted to wake up, never dreamed of waking up before 10 or 11 a.m. And to do so was a struggle. But the last couple weeks of doing high doses of cordyceps, I wake up every day 7:30, 7, 8 a.m. in that range without even trying, without even really wanting to, just my eyes open and ready to go. And that's because the cordyceps nourishes the yin and the yang jing. So this is our energy of rejuvenation, of regeneration, of rest and restoration. So we need to nourish that, we need to balance it, because if any one is deficient, where our sleep is going to be thrown off. So the yin aspect is our ability to go to sleep and rest deeply and be nourished. Whereas the yang aspect is what allows us to just wake up and get up and jump out of bed energy and get our day going. So if any one of those is really depleted, and maybe what I'm saying is ringing true, maybe you can't go to sleep, and maybe you just want to lay in bed all day because you feel so heavy, it's probably a good indication that either this yin or the yang jing, or both, is somehow depleted. So it's kind of like the root of the tree. If that's starting to get weak, everything else is starting to tip, turn and get blown in the wind and start to get weak. So that's something to look at. The main thing is just learning to relax the nervous system through meditation, through breathing, through visualization, imagery. It's like a cold shower at night before you go to bed to relax, or a cup of holy basil or gynostemma or reishi or hoshu or cordyceps. Some of those herbs before bed can really help you go to sleep. Not only that, but these herbs are adaptogenic, so they'll start to balance and modulate your whole nervous system and the whole physiological processes going on in your body, so that during the day your energy is more even, and when it's time to rest, you can rest. When it's time to be energized, you can be energized without having to go too far to any which extreme and throw yourself out of balance. So that's just a couple things that come to mind for how to sleep better. Obviously it's a complex issue, it varies from person to person, so if you have any questions or comments, post them below, and I'll talk to you soon.